Listening Activity 5.1. Listen to the interview with Dr. Malkhasyan, a historian specializing in ancient civilizations. Today, we have the privilege of exploring a pivotal chapter in Armenian history, the Hellenistic period. Joining us is Dr. Mikhail Malkhasyan, a historian specializing in ancient civilizations. Dr. Malkhasyan, thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure to delve into this rich period of Armenian history.
To start, could you provide our audience with an overview of the Hellenistic era in Armenia and its significance?
Certainly. The Hellenistic period in Armenia, started by Alexander of Macedonia's attack, marked a transformative era where Eastern and Western Greco-Roman cultures came together. This period witnessed a huge cultural synthesis characterized by Eastern influences on Greek phenomena. Armenia's historical development in the previous century set the stage for this blending of Eastern and Western civilizations.
How did Armenian culture evolve during this time, particularly in terms of its interaction with neighboring powers and urban development?
The evolution of Armenian culture during the Hellenistic period reflects its dynamic engagement with neighboring powers and the expanding urban landscape. Armenia shifted towards Western culture during this period. The unification of Armenian territories, the rise of the Artaxia dynasty, and the country's economic and political superiority fostered a vibrant cultural movement. Urban development produced cities like Artashat and Tigranakert, and they not only fortified Armenia's defenses, but also served as economic and cultural hubs.
How did Greek influence show up in Armenian cities and art?
Hellenism greatly influenced Armenian material culture, especially in building cities and creating art. The rise of new towns and the improvement of old ones show how Greek culture impacted urban life. Monuments, like the Garni Temple and its mosaic-decorated bathhouse, highlight the mix of Armenian and Greco-Roman art styles. Sculptures also reveal a mix of local and Greek influences, showing how cultures blended during this time. The Greek language became widespread throughout Armenia, and performances were staged in Greek in the theaters of Armenia.
Lastly, how did Armenian culture evolve beyond the Hellenistic period, particularly in its transition to Christianity?
After Hellenism faded, Armenia faced the growing impact of late antique Roman culture. Yet, Hellenistic traditions endured, shaping Armenian culture. When Christianity became Armenia's state religion, it brought in Mediterranean Christian influences while keeping Armenian identity strong. This period became the basis for Armenia's cultural growth into the early Middle Ages.